Antichrist!
Jesus Christ.
My man.
It is Sunday, August 13th, 2017. This is the Bulldog Unchained podcast, back with your trio of terror. I'm the king of villains, Bulldog Malenko, along with Dirtnap Dave and Knubsie Slow. What's going on, fellas?
Sue-wop.
Put it down like a titty.
Pull it down like a titty.
You two fucking idiots.
Oh my god! I when you said that Dirtnap, I thought about this. Just having this chick just milking that nipple. You know,
that's what I'm saying. I originally thought of a cow udder, but I didn't want to say that, so I just said titty, and it was still just as weird.
This is when we absolutely need video so that the crowd can just see the contempt just flowing from my face. Just you two fucking idiots.
So what do you think about North Korea?
Fucking North Korea. You know, I bet if they get all of their citizens,
we're gonna go there. Okay.
I bet if they get all of their citizens to work together, they can actually throw a bomb like 50 feet into the ocean.
Maybe.
That's why they all play ping pong very well, because it doesn't take much upper body strength.
Oh fuck it, that's not. No, we're not doing that. All right,
isn't that who Forrest Gump went to play ping pong against? That's the Koreans.
I think it was the Chinese.
Oh, okay.
That movie Balls of Furry, though.
Balls of Furry?
Furry. Yeah.
Balls of Furry.
That was the porn. Like, that was the law of...
That was a triple S version.
The porn parody.
What's the law? The law of 138 or something like that. Rule of 138 or whatever it is. If it's famous enough, it's got a porn parody.
Oh, yeah, right.
Balls of Furry. And it was a bunch of people dressed up like...
Brought to you by Bulldog Media.
A bunch of people dressed up like horses and shit.
The same people that brought you Savage Claws.
Yeah. Savage Claws are great.
Yeah.
All right. So we want to start off really by talking about secret headquarters. Don't forget, if you're in the Evansville area, you're going to be shopping, looking for some collectibles. You know, they've got comic books, they've got action figures, they got Funko Pop figures. They've got a full arcade in the building. It's amazing. But if you go in, tell them that Bulldog Unchained sent you. You get 10% off your purchase. There are some restrictions. They'll be happy to tell you what you can and can't have.
You get nothing.
But they're at 4225 North First Avenue, Evansville, Indiana. Their hours of operation are Monday through Thursday, 12 to 6, Friday and Saturday, 12 to 9. And right now, we're going to go ahead and cut into a quick break to give a shout out to our boys from Watch Talk Wrestling. We'll be right back.
Are you feeling the effects of the PG era? Do you miss the beer drinking and middle fingers? There's a cure for you.
Watch Talk Wrestling!
This is Scotty Stevens.
And this is Blown Star.
We bring you all the action and drama of the Monday Night Wars.
WWF Monday Night Raw takes on WCW Monday Nights with 20 years ago.
Interact with us on Facebook and Twitter.
Download us on Podbean, iTunes, and Stitcher.
All right, we're back. So what were you asking there, Nubs?
Oh, about the secret headquarters?
Yeah, if anybody had used the promo code?
Yeah, if anybody went in there and asked about it.
Yeah.
Everybody just throws this coupon fucking away.
Right.
I got these coupons.
Right.
Yeah, it actually happened yesterday while me and Haley Fawn were in there. And, yeah.
So,
heck yeah.
Did you, say anything when they, said something to you? Or the
He was busy in the back hiding his boner.
Oh my god!
Oh, I wasn't hiding it, son. I heard him say Bulldog
Check
Unchained.
out these loose sweatpants.
Yeah, I walked around the corner and I was like, yeah, here it is.
There.
So was it like
I'm a rock god.
They know me now?
Yeah, no, it wasn't anything that spectacular.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not until we get a room at the Ramada paid for by somebody else. Then I'll be like, all right, we made it. We're at the Ramada now, boys.
A bunch of hookers and cocaine. I'm down with that.
Dude, save some things for off air. Makes it more special that way. No, I'm just kidding.
Are you having difficulties there, Dave?
I just don't want the titty in my face anymore.
Put down the titty. Put down your titty.
So I can see. I just want to be able to look into your.
But you know the
eyes.
crowd has no idea about the titty conversation. They're just like, "What the
It's
fuck are
okay.
they talking about?"
Just leave them in the dark.
Okay.
We'll
We
talk
gotta
about
say some stuff
talk
off
about it in
air.
the comments section.
The YouTube video.
There you go. Wherever, leave the comments.
Oh yeah.
I just want engagement.
I know, right? Like, I don't get it. I know people are listening. I know that hundreds of people listen
But they don't
every
like
week.
it. Yeah.
Nobody even clicks like on it. Nobody comments. And here I am just waiting. Like, I'm like, man,
It's okay.
if y'all get on the Bulldog Unchained podcast page on Facebook and you follow it and you like comment on the shows that get posted, I will fucking engage you. Like, I will chat with you.
Literally.
You can be like, man, this show sucks, and I'll be like, that's awesome. Tell me more. Like,
Tell me more. Tell me more. Did she start in a fight?
did she
All
start
right.
in a fight?
That's I think that's the words.
That's how they go. So whenever you went to secret headquarters, let's get back to this topic. Did the lady say who her favorite person on the show was?
No, she didn't.
Because it was Knubsie. If it doesn't matter. But anyway, I didn't know it's me. I don't care.
was you.
Absolutely.
The one person who doesn't collect pops, she's her favorite fan artist.
It's like that guy that doesn't say shit about the fucking pops.
Right.
Because you lose me. That's when I fall asleep. That's part of the show that I sleep through.
I do like the
Now,
South Park pops.
So
What?
I do like the South Park pops.
Yeah,
I
they're
hear
fucking
you.
sweet.
They're sweet. Sweet ass.
That's sweet ass. We gotta. I wanna. If we can get some affiliate with one of the strip clubs in Evansville. So you mentioned Bulldog
Speaking
Unchained.
of sweet ass.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure if you say Bulldog Unchained at a strip club, they're probably charging you $5
It's like
more.
that
for your
actually, that's a thing at strip clubs. That's where you got the idea, Bulldog. Don't say
Right.
it. Hey, yeah, you get a girl to the back of the secret lounge where the champagne is poured.
Get a
Chris
free
Rock-
lap dance.
VIP.
Chris
Ain't no
Rock
sex
made a
in
song
the
about it.
VIP.
Yeah, or whoever.
Champagne
did.
room, Chris Rock.
Champagne room.
No
That's
sex
what it
in the
was.
champagne room.
Yeah. You get her back there, and you're like, "Yeah, can I get one of those Bulldog Unchained, please?"
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
And she's like, "All right, that's an extra 20."
You son of a bitch. Like, now you walk in there like, yo, Bulldog Unchained sent me. You're like, all right, man, you get $2 off your drink purchase. Now your drink is $12 instead of $14. They're mad expensive at strip clubs. I'm like, come on, man. I'm trying to get wasted.
For a Sprite?
It's like,
Motherfucker, Sprite.
hey, you know what? You're gonna pay for these girls to be attractive. I promise.
Nah, man. Some of them
You are
like,
gonna pay.
They are hot. The ones I've seen are like bad to the bone. Like, I would George Thorogood them inside and out.
Here in Evansville?
I like
Not
going
drinking
to. I like going to strip
everywhere.
clubs during
Everywhere.
the day. That's how you know a professional. She's dedicated to that job.
I don't know about that, man. I mean,
I don't have a babysitter at night. They all got a story, man. They'll spend time with you. The music's lower. The lights are not as. It's brighter because it's brighter outside, even though it's completely blacked out in there. Because strip clubs and casinos don't want you to leave.
No.
Because the longer you're there, the more money you spend. So they don't allow windows, and so
No,
you can't
or
see
clocks.
outside. Yeah, so you can't see outside.
I got a phone, though.
Yeah, but you know.
Yeah. But I
That's-
mean, that
that's you-
practice has been in use for years
There's a reason
and
for it.
years. Yeah.
Yeah. And
So
they
you
pump
don't
that
know
place.
when the sun's coming up.
Yeah, you're not paying attention. You're a lot less likely to be like, okay, or listen for an alarm or anything. But it's a little bit. It's a little better lit in there, and you could see all the curves and perfections and everything, so you know exactly what you're getting into.
Looked like somebody busted this lady in the back of the legs with a bag of nickels.
Oh, she just sat on him for a really long time before she got up on stage.
Did you sit on a waffle iron before you came out here?
Yes.
I went to this,
You're still here. I saw you in this place when I first moved.
When I
here.
turned 18.
When I first moved.
That was
here.
20 years ago.
Wow.
Like, are you going to be able to retire? Do you get a pension from
They've
this place?
rebuilt the road outside since you've been here. That's a long fucking time, you tenured bitch. I've got tenure.
Do you teach a class here? Like, what? Are you
Yes,
the
it starts at
professor?
4:30. They're like a sushi restaurant. They closed during certain parts of the day. You know.
sushi.
You don't like sushi?
I love sushi.
Oh, I love sushi.
Now
too.
I like sushi. I never used to like sushi, but like a year ago, I started liking sushi.
Yeah, it's a good segue. Strip clubs to sushi,
Yeah.
because
I mean, it kind of goes
of
hand
the
in hand.
smell. Yeah.
I got like the first sushi I ever had was
God damn
buffet
it.
sushi. Was it actual real sushi?
Buffet sushi.
Buffet sushi.
Hell yeah, dude. That's how you get started, and then you're like, all right, I'm gonna go to a real place, and you're like, $14 for 8.
Yeah. Oh man, I went to Fujiyama.
I like Zuki.
Hey, Zuki.
Zuki's all right.
You
I get
chauvinistic.
it to go.
Commercial
There's this place.
pig.
Yeah,
There's this
right.
place on
No,
Washington,
Roppongi
right
is-
next to
that's the
Erotica.
Town pie?
Fucking
Town
Can
pie?
Pie.
Campi, yeah. That place is really
Jason
good.
Munoz, he runs that place.
Yeah?
He's the owner of it.
It's-
I don't know.
it's
He's somebody else
really
runs
good.
it now. Yeah, it is. I enjoy
Like at first, I was skeptical when I walked in and saw
Chuck
like,
Norris roll.
well, I saw, I saw some kid back behind the bar that looked like he was maybe 19 and a frat boy, and I was like, oh, we're gonna die. Like we're not gonna make it out of the restaurant.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
it was really good.
I went there when it
That was one of
first
the local
opened
stuff.
up, and Jason was working the kitchen and doing all the cooking and everything. And I was like, wow, this place is pretty good. I enjoyed the sushi from there, and I had some tempura, those fried stuff, because go big or go home at the sushi bar, right? I think it was the Godzilla roll that I had. and
Yes.
it was really good. Yeah,
Sounds great.
yeah,
I had a firecracker roll the other day. Set me on fire, dude. I was like,
yeah.
yes.
I like the spicy.
Yep.
I really enjoy the spicy sushi.
You can drown my shit in sriracha. I don't give a fuck.
And we're back to the main point of the story. Sriracha.
Sriracha.
Sriracha? Is it pronounced Pam or Pan?
There's an N on the end.
Like, who the fuck are you? Like, I'm here to just help out with the pan.
Hello, lady. Hello, Miss Lady.
Yeah, we interview as a team.
Why'd
We're
you
to
wear a
fuck shit
tattoo
up.
to a Japanese you?
That's so fun.
I'm gonna wear my balls on your drum set.
Dude, they need to do another movie together quick.
I need Step Brothers 2, the remake.
Yeah, not a remake even, just
Just
like
a continuation of
let's,
them.
rebirth.
let's continue it.
You're just still going.
Now
Just
they're
a
grand-
Catalina fucking wine
Yeah.
mixer. That was such an epic. Like they were just like, okay, this is how the movie goes. Their arc was their parents getting divorced and them getting jobs. It was like the hardest thing they had to do in the movie. What kind of that's why there hasn't been a sequel. What kind of fucking sequel is there to that being their opus challenge?
They can
It
have
was like
babies now.
Oh my god.
That'd be great. Like, y'all fucking
They've got
character Shark
kids.
Week. That's great.
Ew.
Who is the person that wrote Step Brothers? Will Ferrell?
Adam McKay.
Adam McKay?
Yeah.
We gotta I gotta tweet that motherfucker and be like, hey, listen, guy. Step Brothers 2, Baby's Day Out. How you doing?
Oh, God.
Baby's day out.
They leave him in the hot car with the windows up. And
They
shit.
probably would.
I didn't mean to. I just had to go inside.
Brennan.
We were shooting a rap video.
Brennan Boats and Hoes 2, the remix. Now they got T.I. Some shit.
Yeah.
I know you guys probably don't know who T.I. is, but that's
I know who T.I. is. He's in one of my favorite rap songs. He's one of the 4. The other guy,
You talking about that DJ Khaled joint?
no, it's with Chris Brown and
I'm the One?
Lil Wayne and T.I.
Okay.
And there's one other guy in it too.
Yeah,
I don't remember.
Tyga.
Might be. It might. No. It's fucking. What's Busta Rhymes?
Busta Rhymes.
Busta Rhymes, T.I., Lil Wayne, and Chris Brown.
That's a How's the song go?
That's what I'm trying to think
You
of.
can have whatever you like.
No,
Yeah.
no, no. It's
That's
the
my
one
jam.
he talks about the doors and the top being open. Chris Brown's first, and then Busta Rhymes busts a cold verse in the second verse, and then it's like Lil Wayne.
Are we in the 1990s rap?
Hey,
was-
dude,
no, it's
Busta's
2000s.
always great.
I think I know. I could be talking about something totally. I'm so ignorant when it comes to
Throw back
hip-hop.
to the tribe.
Tribe Called Quest.
What's that? No, I'm just kidding.
That's a-
I know.
Oh my god.
Didn't take me to another place. Isn't that who that is? No, no, that's not.
That's
who that is.
Arrested Development.
Oh, I love that
That's
show.
a great show.
Oh, speaking
God
of Arrested
damn it.
Development,
You motherfuckers.
Okay, listen. No, I got something
This
really
has turned
good
into
that I
a
learned.
marathon.
This is something really good. A segue. Arrested Development. The cousin love. You know that Muslims are cool
Heard.
with marrying their first cousins? I learned that this week from a Muslim. They're all with it. I heard it on the Joe Rogan. Experience, and I was like, really? That's kind of fucked up. And the dude just totally defended it to me.
Well, I mean, Muhammad married a 9-year-old, so I think a
But-
cousin wouldn't be such a huge stretch.
First, because this. You want to know? I was like, dude. So I heard.
Hey, sometimes
that
you got a hot cousin.
The Muslim religion. Shut the fuck up. The Muslim religion was okay with it. Was okay with first cousins being married.
Is that the song?
Yes, that's the song.
Yeah,
Look at me
that
now.
song. He's not on that song.
No.
Yeah.
Damn it.
All right, back to the Muslim religion.
Yeah, shit. See, I didn't. He was on another song with some other people.
I'm gonna need you to walk over a bridge and just stand there.
Hey, yeah. See, that shows my ignorance about hip hop. So Muslims
But then
can
again-
marry their first cousin. There's like, no, you can't marry your mother or your father. You can't marry your aunt or your uncle
or brother or sister.
or brother or sister. And that was the end of it. He stopped. That was the end of what he said. Or grandparents, I guess he might have included that. But that's kind of where he stopped. It's like,
So immediate
really?
family.
Like
Yeah, as long
first
as you're
cousins
one
they marry each other.
removed.
And apparently, Afghanistan, like 33% of people are from
Each other's family?
incestual, have incestual lineage.
I would just like to point at the royal family.
Boy, absolutely.
The British royal family?
And
Yeah.
that was part of his whole deal. He was like, oh, the royal families did it and all this stuff, like his defense of that.
Yeah.
And I was like, still doesn't make it right, bro. That's what happened to those societies. They collapsed on themselves because of inbreeding and those
Because
types of things.
eventually they all reached a point of I'm gay.
That's what I'm
Because
saying.
white people don't do it. Don't mean you should do it.
And that was what was so crazy about that. It's like you got a whole bunch of guys that are just like the D's nuts guy, you know. It's a whole fucking society of guys that are like that. And so you wonder how easy it would be to actually talk those people into flying shit into buildings and stuff.
Pretty simple.
Pretty easy. Cuz these nuts, you know, you got a whole society of these guys that do that shit. Got him, you know, and they're so happy, like they're so easy to influence and talk into doing stuff. It's just a lot more. Yeah, you understand how it's like easy to do that because of. I think that's a contributing factor to it, and that's pretty scary if you think about it. Like. People like the D's nuts guy are probably more prone to fits of violence and rage, especially when it's involving God and what happens to us after we die. So, yeah,
Anything, right?
serious. That's crazy.
Anything can happen to you when you die. The people like to have sex with corpses. I'm saying anything.
Like-
I can only hope.
I wish at least somebody would have sex with me.
Hey, this thing hasn't worked in 30 years. Get on it, girl.
Rigor mortis is your friend.
That's crazy.
It's the best like Viagra ever. Rigor mortis.
And make the butthole tight.
It's so dry.
You got to spit on it a little bit.
So I heard a comedian. That's one of my favorite jokes. I heard a comedian say is like maybe guys have sex with dead bodies not because they like having sex with dead people, just because they like having sex without a lot of fucking talking. I think that might have been Dove Davidoff actually who said that.
Sounds like some Dave Attell shit.
Yeah.
that's some dark over the rainbow type shit, like Wizard
So
of Oz.
funny.
Like she took the red road instead of the yellow road.
I ended up taking this girl back to my apartment, and she passed out, or I ended up having sex with her after she passed out. Thank you, slow gas leak.
Nice.
Everybody get it? Who's gonna get it? All right, let's move on. I don't remember her name. We'll call her some dumb skank.
Nice. That's funny.
Oh,
So yeah, cousins and skanks. Good stuff.
yeah.
I see the show header now.
Marrying your cousin.
Kung Pao chicken meatballs.
Well, we talk about the day on Bulldog Podcast Unchained.
There it
What
went.
the podcast Unchained?
Bulldog Unchained Podcast.
Bulldog
There we
Secret
go.
Bulldog
headquarters,
Podcast
10%
Unchained.
off.
You just mumbled your way into retardation.
Hey, I don't
Got
think you're
stupid.
supposed to say that.
I say whatever the fuck I want.
Oh yeah, that's right. I
I
forgot.
think fucking Adam Sandler said it in Anger Management. Like, it's retarded. I'm retarded. But I think he's talking about his anger though.
But that was all the way back in 2009.
You think flames have a low IQ because they be like flame retardant? You think?
I thought like material was flame retardant.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Asbestos.
Like I had some.
Asbestos
I
is not very smart.
Actually, I had some fucking
Think
flame the
asbestos.
other day that made me pretty retarded for a little bit.
Talk about it like crazy. What works better on a sandwich, asbestos or mayo? I don't like mayo, so let's put asbestos on.
What the fuck?
It's pronounced asbestos.
Asbestos.
How do you pronounce that shit?
Asbestos.
Asbestos.
Yeah,
Asbestos.
Asbestos.
As best as you can,
Asparagus?
kid.
Asbestos.
Asbestos. I had some roasted asparagus the other day.
Oh, what about?
It makes my pee
Hold
smell
on,
funny.
I wanna see where Nubsy goes with this.
He's
Tell
going-
me
he's
about
thinking about
asbestos.
something.
What is asbestos?
Asbestos? Isn't it like a fucking condiment you put on sandwiches?
Yeah.
Or is that asbestos that you like shits in the walls and gives you cancer?
No, it's the first one.
It's
Totally.
a brand name for. It's like we are never gonna sell this mayonnaise.
Man, I don't even like.
I mean,
mayonnaise.
even with our media,
He said it's a condiment you put on sandwiches.
yeah,
Right?
it's like
sounds
we are
like
never
it.
gonna sell this asbestos mayonnaise.
I don't like mayonnaise, so I'm not gonna buy it.
We need to get a celebrity spokesperson. Who would be the best for that?
George Clooney.
Ronald Reagan.
We gotta get. He's
What the
dead.
fuck?
Oh, what did he die of?
I think asbestos poisoning.
Yeah, cancer. Perfect. Let's get Ronald Reagan to do it. That's why. You just had to follow me down that rabbit hole a little bit.
Oh, goody.
I had
Ronald
some,
Reagan.
Ronald Reagan. I gotta get some cigarettes.
You gotta get cigarettes?
Yeah, man. I smoked them all at the strip club last night. I just want a discount when I go in there, man.
Are you allowed to smoke inside the strip club?
Certain ones, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah. You can vape in anyone though. Nice. Nice.
Ugh.
Because, like, you know what I'm saying?
Ugh. Smells like fog machine and
Dude, I love the smell of vape, man. I used to vape. You know what I mean? But then I was like, I'm getting tired of buying this fucking shit. This
I
little,
know. Oh.
the little juicies, the juicy things. And then, like, I don't know. I had to make up upkeep. I was too lazy to do it. Like, I got to switch the coils out. I'm like, fuck this noise. I got to keep the battery charged. Fuck this noise.
I just gotta keep the water pipe clean. A little salt and alcohol does the trick there, brother.
Man, you know what I'm saying?
Shush, slush, slush, slush it around.
I get piss
It makes
tested.
like the
I'd be blowing weed all day if I went in piss test.
who? What now?
I get hair tested.
You get hair tested?
Yeah, that's all I got.
Okay.
I smoked like 2 blunts in the last. I took 2 hits in the last 10 years.
Wow. Hey, that's
Yeah, dude. The last time I was able to smoke was like 2010.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay.
But-
You're not really missing that much.
Yeah, you're missing a whole lot. One of medical like anxiety,
Right.
will go down.
Yeah. No shit.
Oh yeah, dude. I
self-hate
am
would go
way
down.
less anxious.
Yeah.
Definitely.
That would be.
I've got PTSD too, so
That works. See,
Yeah.
you don't want to stab somebody when you hear a pop go off.
Yeah. Me too.
I've got It's
Mine's not
it's
even from
Iraq.
mine's not even from military.
Uh-huh.
Mine's just from the first 14 years of my life.
I was gonna say the toilet in your bathroom.
So
My poor tiny toilet.
well, they have introduced legislation, the Marijuana
Mm-hmm.
Freedom Justice Act or something along those lines.
Well, Illinois just legalized
medicinal.
medicinal.
Yeah, like I don't know. It's been about 18 months now, 24 months.
And I mean, in all honesty,
Don't look at me and go, yeah.
every state just needs to look at Oregon, Washington, California, Colorado,
District
and
of
look
Columbia.
at the
How-
amount of money they have made in revenue just off the taxes.
And the crime has
How
gone
are
down.
every single state representative going to be convene in a place where recreational marijuana is legal
Right.
Some people don't do it.
and
though,
then
man.
be like, nah,
Like,
that's
why?
just like my summer home. That's my
You know, if they-
Mar-a-Lago.
like,
so fuck.
Their whole goal too is to get people to not pay attention to what they're doing. The best way to get people to not pay the fuck attention to you is for everyone to be high.
Yeah. Who cares?
Like, I don't give a fuck
Wait,
what they're
what were you
doing.
saying just now?
Yeah, exactly.
What's that?
Well, no, it's that's the thing. People have misunderstood
Well,
The-
and it's
the
been
benefits.
it's been misrepresented
it absolutely
by
has.
lobbyists
Yeah.
for the cotton industry, the oil
Absolutely.
industry, DuPont Stainmaster, cigarettes, the tobacco industry attacked it. Like, it's just ridiculous.
And you want to talk about a better form of methadone for tobacco users?
Right?
Marijuana was I haven't smoked a cigarette in over 5 years. I'm going on year 6.
Hell yeah.
That's and that wasn't who I was anymore. I've just stopped, and part of that, it was an aid. It was an aid in that path for me.
Nicotine is very much used the same way as marijuana, where it's for a lot of people use it for anxiety,
a stimulant. But that's the thing, nicotine is a stimulant, and it makes your heart rate go up and your blood pressure go up and all of those things. But at least it's a placebo effect.
That nicotine, though, it's kind of like coffee. Dude, people wig the fuck out if they don't have caffeine.
And they're just angry and irritable if they don't have caffeine.
And then they get the caffeine and they can kind of mellow the fuck out, even though it's a stimulant.
Yeah.
This was crazy.
There becomes that's what chemical dependency is.
It's a sugar pill. That's addiction. That's a heroin. Only with lesser form of stress.
Yeah.
You want to talk about some awful shit? My father found one of his workers this morning. He does a lot of out of town construction, and so he found one of his guys. He'd gotten a hot shot and was gone this morning. He was by himself last night, and that's one of the things that scares my dad so fucking much is something, because he's 60 now and
gone, just was he dead?
Yeah, he OD'd. Yeah,
holy shit!
He got a hot
this
shot.
morning.
Yeah, this morning. Yeah.
Was it that gray death shit?
I don't know.
Have you heard about this?
Yeah,
the whole heroin, they're mixing it with fentanyl.
Yeah,
fentanyl will fucking kill you.
And
dead.
so it takes way less to, and people are making regular shots. And
they're fixing up at their normal CC that they think they normally would, but it's got fentanyl in it, so you're dead.
Bust you in the fucking
die.
mouth.
It's called gray death.
Yep, and and this has happened to him. This is the second time in the last year and a half that this has happened to him.
Shit.
Where he didn't find the first guy, but he found this guy, and it was crazy. And I don't know I don't know if this makes me sound like a conspiracy theorist, but I follow the money. And whenever this kind of shit happens, it's a culling. This is a culling. This isn't. You think that the fucking government doesn't have a hand in the $1 trillion heroin industry, where we've got 80% of the world's heroin comes from Afghanistan, and we've got we've been
our military's who brings it here.
We've been there for
Frank Lucas.
We've been there for over a decade.
He actually went to Vietnam.
There's no bullshit. That's exactly what's going to happen. And that they're guarding poppy fields and shit.
Well, and think about this. The average person isn't going to do heroin. You're not going to. But I think that the whole gray death thing came about as just a very small scale thing of population control. It's another form. That's how the whole conspiracy, which I mean, people have come forward from the World Health Organization back in the late 80s and in the 90s. People stepped forward from the World Health Organization and flat out said HIV was a man-made virus that was administered through a vaccine.
Oh wow.
And those people are no longer with us.
Of course.
They disappeared.
Of course.
Bye. Thanks for playing. But yeah, I mean, if one or two people come out and say that, okay. But there were 7 whistleblowers that stepped out and were like, HIV and AIDS, which turns into AIDS, was created in a laboratory. It was administered. It was piggybacked on a vaccine, so that it got circulated very well. There was no someone having sex with monkeys or any bullshit like that. That's not real.
The origin story of AIDS.
Because people have been having sex with monkeys for thousands of years.
Yeah.
Goats too.
But yeah, man, it was introduced into the homosexual and African American, the black community, and then I guess they didn't realize. I think part of the thought process was, well, anyone that would have sex with either of those sex of classes of people, well, then they're expendable.
I'm so glad that I wasn't around for that scare. I wasn't a sexually active adult in like my sexual
The 80s, right? Because
the 90s,
I remember
the 90s were a lot. There was MTV. Every single commercial was somebody staring in the mirror after a one night stand.
I remember
with
Eddie Murphy.
makeup smeared off their face.
I remember Eddie Murphy, Delirious. You remember that?
Yeah.
It was still
Dude,
real.
he was
They didn't
talking
know
about
about it. Yeah, they didn't know
well,
about
had
it.
Just
know about
become
it.
known.
You get
that
some of that
HIV
AIDS on your lips.
Yeah,
You know, he didn't.
But I mean, that's a
didn't
real
know
scare.
how.
Like they didn't know how the shit was transmitted. That fuck, man, that's even scarier.
Get it from the beehole.
Get it in the air.
Lots of dirty Sanchez's back then. Or as they call them around Evansville, Nubsies. No.
Nubsitos. A clean Nubsito is you don't want to know what that is. I'll tell you all about that later.
Nubsito?
No, a clean Nubsito.
No.
Hit us with it. Hit it with what's a clean Nubsito?
Right. A clean Nubsito. It's based off Nubsy Slow.
Can I say what that sounds like before you just tell us?
Tell me, y'all,
Yes.
what
Yeah,
y'all
I
think
have
of-
no interpretation. Please,
It
Dave,
sounds
proceed.
like a clean Nubsito. It sounds like an alcoholic drink that includes pineapple
I like pineapple.
in vodka and
I ain't
tequila
big on
for some
vodka.
reason.
Tequila, I'm definitely down with that.
Like a I don't know, like a mojito, like a lime flavored pineapple-y kind of.
Actually, if something's clean, like it
without
like
any
I get
ice
a
in
gin. Like I get a gin.
without any
Thought.
ice in it. So,
Yes. Yeah.
Clean Nubsito.
like it's a room temperature.
It's room temperature.
Yeah.
No.
No. Okay.
What?
All right. So what's a clean Nubsito?
Clean
Or
Nubsito
meatloaf. No. I'm just kidding.
is when the girls are like laying down, right? And you're on top of her. You're doing a damn thing. Then you run across the room and you skeet on a cat.
Fuck.
Like you tapping that ass out, right? You tapping that ass, right? The clean Nubsito. You hitting that from the back, laying down, whatever. Like you about to bust, right? So you like pull out quick, run over, just like skeet on a cat. Like her actual meow kitty.
I get it.
Not the
Like
one
the
on her
pet
body.
cat.
Like the pet cat. You meow.
It's a Nubsito.
Yeah, and then you try to take a picture of it at the same time. It's a Nubsito, but if you take a picture, it's a clean Nubsito.
Nice.
You gotta get
When
the
you pull it
cat.
off.
Yeah, the cat's reaction.
It's just like this scared, like gaping
What
mouth.
the
What
fuck
the
look?
fuck reaction?
If she doesn't have a cat, then you can't do it.
Yeah.
Dog. I love dogs, so like if you do it on dog, you're just a bastard.
The one I came up with was the pageant queen.
The pageant.
The pageant queen, yes. It's whenever you've built up for a couple of days, so you got a huge load coming, and you pull. She's on her back, and you pull out, and it ends up landing across her like a beauty
Like a
queen
sash.
and it's all the way across her.
Way
entire-
better than a pearl necklace.
Yeah, it's the
pretty.
yeah, it's the pageant queen.
If you can like ride in it, that'd be great.
Exactly, that's what. I was
Like, it
saying.
just squirts on it, says beauty queen.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes, sir.
I would like try to spell it out.
Nah, I'm not. I'm usually in the bathroom cleaning up, trying to leave by that point.
I'll try to cuddle.
All right, girl, I'll see you
I
later.
want to make a relationship happen. Or something like
I want to make a relationship.
that. Like, I know it's just a one night, but let's be more than friends right now. That's me. That's me. That's just me. Especially,
Are
You
you
guys
like
heard
a
of the
stage?
trophy
Are
fish?
you like a stage 5 clinger?
more like a stage shit. They got my own.
Stage. He's got his own level.
Motherfuckers wish they could get on my level.
He's like, I'm like a koala bear on a tree, motherfucker.
I won't let go. That's what I sound like when I grip around him.
I work my adductors. I've been doing that Streisand fucking leg pump
You
workout,
mean
baby.
Suzanne Summers.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Not
Way
Suzanne
off.
Streisand.
Barbara Streisand.
Barbara Streisand.
She was
Julie Streisand.
Who's that?
Sarah Summers Streisand. Two brothers.
Step on days.
All right.
That sounds like a soap.
There it went. All right.
Now I need some
Improvisation.
heroin.
No, you don't.
opera.
The gray death. That's what I
Papa
call my
Papa
penis
Molly.
when it won't come up. Because of all the gray hairs that it has.
Okay, I was like, why is it gray?
All right,
'Cause I'm
who wants a
old.
piece
I'm
of the
just
gray
kidding.
bush?
I'm just kidding. It's not a gray.
That sounds like somebody from a Skyrim show. Gray
My
bush.
bush isn't great. Well, not according to my mom.
Oh, fucking, who doing mess with the Zohan? Was it it?
No,
That would be a
grandma's
good
boy.
Oh, yeah.
one. That would be a good pop.
I can't believe you came on my mom.
You can keep the doll. It's so dirty.
Oh, I plan on that. Oh, my doll's a whore.
That's a great movie, too. Velma.
Oh, yeah.
Velma Dinkley. She was in that movie. I don't remember her actual name, though.
Is that her real name? No, that was her name in the movie.
No. She was in a Scooby Doo movie, and I seen her in that movie.
Oh, she was Velma in the Scooby Doo movie.
Yeah, I can't remember her real name.
But she was in Grandma's
Are
Boy.
you talking
too?
about the blonde chick?
the one that the dude was like, "Please sit on my face."
Yeah,
Yeah.
the
She was Velma?
executive.
Hell yeah, she's also something else. I just seen.
Have
She
you
was
ever
in
seen?
Founder.
Well, she was also
She was the
in.
chicken founder, and I watched that the other day.
She was in the original Canadian TV show with Seth Rogen and all them. Like
Oh,
John.
yeah, she was the main chick in
Yeah.
fucking what's it called?
The name of it was on Netflix.
The what's
or
it
who-
called? Yeah,
I'm trying to think of it, man.
It follows.
nerds, geeks, freaks and geeks.
Freaks and Geeks. Yeah.
Boom,
I ain't seen that show.
nerds. I was
Oh,
like,
dude,
nerds,
that show's great.
nerds.
Yeah, that's where Seth Rogen and all those people started.
And that
man.
one Franco guy,
James Franco.
Yeah.
Dave
Yes.
Franco.
James Franco. He was the dreamy-eyed teenage heartthrob in that show.
Why was he chewing food in like Spider-Man 3? Y'all remember that episode? Like, he was like, "It's so good." Like, man,
'Cause
shut the
it's
fuck up, James Franco.
Yeah, right. You're so aggravating.
Like, you're so mad. You made me so mad when I see your face.
I want to punch him. I want to punch it
I'm
because it's
fucking-
way better looking than mine. So I'm gonna make it ugly.
I, mean, I want to
Let's
say that
destroy
about me,
something.
you know what I'm saying?
I want to destroy something beautiful today.
I'm gonna
Some
cry
men
too.
just want to watch the world burn.
Stoner bashing time.
Pineapple Express.
That's oh man,
That movie's so great,
fucking Danny McBride.
dude.
He's his.
Was that
See
like
this?
his
I
first
shave my armpits
movie?
so
I
it
think
makes me
so.
more aerodynamic when I
damn-
fight. No,
yeah.
Foot Fist Way was his first movie.
I don't know
Foot
what
Fist
that
Way.
Yes.
Is that the name of the actual movie? You
That's
just
the
made that
name of
shit up?
no. That's the name of the actual movie. He is a Taekwondo instructor in
Is
North
it-
Carolina.
is it as
It's
great as it
fucking
sounds?
great.
Foot
It's so
Fist Way.
yes. He's got
Oh,
a wife
God.
that's got fake tits and she cheats on
Like
him.
Kenny Powers?
And he's Kenny Powers is a Taekwondo instructor. That's who the fuck. That's exactly who the fuck he is.
Are we talking about Rets?
Dude,
Is he
he's
like that?
so good. He's doing okay. So I'll tell you. I'll do one scene for you where he's praying. He's like, "Thank you, Lord, for this meal that I bought and paid for myself." And do I need to say anything else?
Yes. Tell me the whole movie. I want a brief breakdown, man.
Right? I'm gonna have to download
He's
this.
teaching
yeah.
he's teaching a class, and
Foot
there's
fist
a okay. I'm gonna do this. You're gonna do this combination, and he's like, "All right, distracting back fist, number 3 side kick, spinning back fist, outside crescent kick." That combo got you, didn't it? And it's an old lady that's like in her 50s or 40s or something going against Rick, the badass, angry red belt that's about to take his black belt test. But he's like 30 and in shape and in good shape. He's like, "No, I'm just doing what you told me." It's like, "I think this combination can beat yours. Don't you, Margaret?" I think that's what her name is. She's like, "Yes, sir." It's like, "All right, this is what we're going to do. No rules. Full contact. You bring whatever you got, Rick. Janet and I know that this combination is going to beat you. Isn't that right, Janet?" "Yes, sir." "All right. C-check." And he does. That's the Korean term that they use in Taekwondo class for sparring. And he tells him to go ahead. And dude, Rick just grabs her by the back of the head and uppercuts the shit out of her and knocks her on her ass and then goes to her down body and kicks her in the side one time. And Kenny Powers is just staring at her, and he's like, "Somebody check on Janet, make sure she's still alive." He freaks out. He catches his wife cheating on him, and he freaks out at the Taekwondo class, and he ends up thinking it's this kid, one kid in his class's dad, and so he spars with the little kid and ends up fucking knocking him out. It's so funny.
I
dude.
have to see this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
one of his buddies breaks boards, and he's like, 1% of all people that start Taekwondo, or 4% of all people that start Taekwondo make it to black belt. Kenny Powers made it to 3rd degree black belt. I am a 4th degree black belt, but I don't believe in belts. Let's break some boards. It's just the weirdest shit. It's so awkward and funny. And if you like Eastbound and Down, you will fucking love Foot Fist Way.
Do you have it on DVD?
I do not.
Okay.
You can find it on the interwebs though.
That's why I got that harbor of wayward seafarers.
Yeah.
Fire stick?
What? No. I have
Seaman?
There's a
the harbor of wayward seafarers.
What is
Yeah,
it? Is that like
it's like a cul-de-sac. It's like a cul-de-sac of
talking about a shipping dock?
of the baseball team from Pittsburgh.
What are you saying?
This is outstanding. Asbestos.
What's the baseball team from
Asbestos.
Pittsburgh?
Fuck, I don't know. Pirate. Oh,
Ding,
dang.
ding, ding. Okay, and
fire
then,
stick. That's what it was.
no, it's not the fire stick. There's a place that you can go on the website. And
This is so great.
This is the name of the website. And okay,
Dude,
so
hold on.
what's
This is
another?
like my new favorite thing on the show to
Like-
do now. We're gonna just talk. We know a lot of stuff. We're gonna bring up a term. Then we're gonna be like, "Hey, Nubsie,
We're
what
gonna
is that?"
Teach Knubsie the word.
I'm gonna hate y'all for that. That's gonna be so fun.
This week's Teach Knubsie the word has been brought to you by the letter P,
You talking about?
as in pirates.
Okay.
There you go.
All right. Is that the
And
word?
then, it's not the entire. It's not the entire word. The second part is a cul-de-sac. A cul-de-sac is a.
Well, it's like a harbor.
Blue
in
harbor?
a sea, like
Like a pirate dock?
Oh, you're so close.
No,
Pirate
not a
ship?
dock.
What would a
or
cove?
ship.
What would another
A
cove?
An-
Another
an-
word for
another
cove.
word for cove.
I don't know what the fuck a cove is.
Okay, what's the fifth month of the year?
This is my favorite thing ever.
May.
Yes. Okay. And now, what does
Pirate Bay.
Yes. Yes. I was gonna say what's
awesome.
a really ridiculous term for girlfriend. That was where I was going next with that.
The harbor of wayward seafarers.
Yeah.
I like his explanation. But it's pretty cool.
Yeah. Right.
Like, what the fuck you talking about, man?
Oh my
Month.
god.
What month is it? You got it. What the fuck is he doing? Where's he going with this?
Pirate.
That was
Oh,
fun. That was good.
oh, Nubsy.
I had a fun time with that. You learn stuff on this show. A lot of people wouldn't know
No,
that.
you learned stuff on this show.
What's clutch?
Oh, I'm clutch, motherfucker. Right now.
Oh shit. That's outstanding.
Hell yeah. So I'm gonna go grocery shopping after this.
I'm gonna get McDonald's after this.
You're gonna get McDonald's again.
I'm gonna be doing
come with me.
laundry.
We can get a big salad.
I don't want to eat a salad, man.
Come on, dude. They
I
got
don't
chicken.
want to get a salad.
They got chicken and ham and shit you can put on it
Where?
at Schnucks.
They gotta buy the shit. They don't have it for you.
They've got pre-made salads that you can get, but you can also make your own. I was gonna make my own, a mix of spinach greens and romaine lettuce.
Oh my
Fuck yourself,
god.
I don't make a salad with you, man.
Come on, dude.
That shit sounds weird. We're gonna make Bob Ross paint this shit on the side. Now we're gonna make a salad. We're gonna add a little cheese.
A happy salad.
We're gonna make some chicken in the bitch. There's some tomatoes. We don't have actual tomatoes. We use grape tomatoes.
You can help me pick out hot sauce for my black bean soup.
Sriracha.
No. Ghost pepper sauce.
Yeah, dude. That's what I'm thinking.
God damn it, motherfucker. What?
This show has been exceptionally like fuck offish. Like,
Where else is it supposed to? Well, we talked about cousins.
Yeah.
And
marrying them.
yeah.
I'm not
I had
really
something
cool with
else. I had something else, but it's escaping me at the moment.
that. All presidents are related in some sort of way to King John the Third, Eighth.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Huh?
Everybody.
Dude, this happened when Barack Obama was in office. This little girl who's like 12 years old, she was in 6th grade, did her class experiment or whatever. She researched all of the bloodlines of everybody who has been president so far. They all trace back to the same bloodline.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Wow.
So if anybody, and the thing was, she had all of the evidence to support. This is a 12-year-old little girl, had all of the evidence to support her claims, and they were like, oh my god. And what should have been like the most historic discovery or revelation of the 21st century thus far was just kind of swept aside and swept under and got no national attention. Like, It was
you guys heard about it.
Well, yeah.
What
I saw-
part of the was it in Evansville?
No.
It definitely was not Evansville.
No.
It was
Shout out to Evansville.
Was it K's Elementary?
I would say,
No, the best and brightest aren't generally here.
What?
I know. It's
I think she was
She out west. She's out west, isn't she?
probably.
LA, Cali.
Yeah. These are the
But,
flyovers.
San
but yeah,
Diego.
it was one of those. And the thing was,
Shout out to Cali.
some people tried to refute her claims, and she was like, "Well, here's all the evidence. You can search through it for yourself." And they went, and there were like national historians and like worldwide historians went through.
Wow.
And went back into, and they were like, "Oh my God, she's right."
That's fancy.
And
The shit you
But-
found on Ancestry.com.
you're right. But for anybody who actually thinks that your vote matters, that's all you need to know. That-
So
that
now that we know
every
that,
single president
But-
that has ever been the president
Donald
is
Trump.
a part of the bloodline.
So they must have
But-
cousin fucked back then.
Even Woodrow Wilson,
Yes. Andrew Jackson, Thomas
Pierre?
Jefferson,
George Washington.
the Pierre guy,
Pierre
Franklin Pierre or something like that.
Franklin Roosevelt.
No, Franklin Pierce.
Pierce.
Yeah.
Yes.
The 14th one that looks like the Frenchy guy.
Yes.
You know, the fancy hair.
Yes.
The one with that awful,
Abraham
terrible-
Lincoln.
Abe Lincoln.
Fucking
Stinking Lincoln.
Abraham Lincoln. Theodore Roosevelt.
Living my
All of
stinking
them.
life.
Like, yes.
Nice.
It was crazy.
Yeah. I was like, okay, no,
Taft.
I could see. Yeah. William Taft. I was like, no, I could see.
Look at us.
I
James
could-
Garfield.
Yes.
We're just on President
Ulysses S. Grant.
Motherfucking.
Oh,
who else we
Even the
got?
Bushes.
Yes.
Oh man, I love Bush.
You like Bush? You prefer Bush?
Not the president. I like the little landing strip though. You know what I'm
His
saying?
daughters.
A landing strip?
Yeah.
Jenna and Barbara.
I thought Barbara was a wife. I'll still tap it.
Well,
though.
that's the grandma too, but
Barbara
the
Bush.
twins are named
She's
Jenna. and Barbara.
old.
I'd still hit it.
I'll swanton
She
dive
got
that
that
ass.
frothy, milky white build
That was
up
it.
on
There was a
the
line.
inside of her
There was a
thighs.
I think
line.
that's
And-
cellulite.
and if I
Hold
wish
on.
the cameras
That
could
comes
see
from Will
Knubsie
Ferrell.
doing
Hold
the
on.
Jeff Hardy.
Yeah.
Jeff Hardy
He's gonna
swanton
swanton
pose.
into that shit.
Swanton dive.
Have you watched You're Welcome America, where Will Ferrell does this entire stage show as George W. Bush?
Oh, I seen it. Yeah.
Oh my God, he talks about, there's my mother. She's building up this creamy froth in between her thighs, and she pulls us all out of the wreckage of the mine. And it's fucking, it's so bad. He is so good in that.
He did, yes.
Like-
His George Bush was fantastic. I watched that once. I didn't. It was
It's
many
one
years
that you
ago.
need to revisit.
Yeah, it
I
probably.
promise you, I know that you remember that it's funny. I promise you, it's funnier than you remember.
I bet. I believe it.
Because there's so much that you miss if you only
Right.
saw it once.
Yeah.
Because you're too busy laughing, and like all of his shit is really fast. And,
Yeah.
and you're laughing at too much to catch everything.
Fool me once.
Shame,
Shouldn't be fooled
shame on
again.
you.
Yeah,
he goes,
dude, I
fool
love
me once
Bushisms.
and shame on you, and fool me twice and
Won't get fooled
won't
again.
get fooled again. Dude, I miss him for the simple fact they had a calendar, the 365-day peel-off calendar
Of him.
of Bushisms.
Yeah. Of him
He
saying
said
dumb shit
enough shit
to fill a
to
calendar.
fill a calendar and provide you a laugh a day.
Dude,
Like,
we're in another administration just like that.
Like George W. Bush.
no, Trump's not as funny though.
No. It's just dumb shit.
Yeah, this is dumb. Like,
Yeah.
Trump is more like a petulant child. Like
He's so, yes.
like he's
He's
just
so reactionary.
yeah. And
Take his fucking Twitter away. What
Please.
first of all,
publicist?
hold on. Did you see the thing where I think it was
Why does he still have a fucking Twitter? I don't understand that.
Aziz Ansari who called it, like didn't call him out personally, but tagged Twitter on
About
Donald
the terms
Trump.
of service.
Yeah, about the threatening
Over-threatening.
nuclear war on North Korea, and he was like, "Doesn't this violate the terms of service
I
of
saw that.
Twitter?" Like he's talking about mass murder and genocide.
Yeah. We're gonna. Oh yeah. No.
Could you imagine if the
they're not gonna
president
take it
of the
down.
United States got banned from Twitter? It's making me laugh. Just think. Could you imagine if
He's such a troll.
If you could have a camera,
Yeah.
right there as he found out he had been banned from Twitter,
Lost his
the
mind.
redness that his face
Oh man.
would swell with, the rage. I bet we would be at nuclear war within 24 hours if he got banned from Twitter.
Nah.
Oh,
And it's just Twitter.
oh yeah.
He's
dude,
like, I'm
he
buying Twitter. Fuck this. I don't know if he's got Twitter money though.
Anybody got Twitter money?
I don't know. Zuckerberg's got Twitter money.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Anybody got
That
AI
Facebook money's bigger than that Twitter money.
I don't know, but that IG money and Snapchat money though.
He got that at a bargain.
Well, yeah. Didn't Facebook buy Instagram?
It
Did
did for like $1 billion.
Yeah.
And then the next year they bought WhatsApp for $18 billion.
What's that?
Yeah. And,
WhatsApp.
Yeah, exactly. And who uses that?
Exactly.
No one.
They got Instagram
But
for a
it's-
fucking
they-
steal.
Yeah. Literally pennies on the dollar compared to this shit thing that no one uses.
What's Hootsuite? I hear people. I see
Oh,
people-
Hootsuite.
Yeah.
Hootsuite is an app that you can use that joins your Facebook, Twitter, blah blah blah, and all this, and you can actually set. This is great for social, social media advertising and things like this. You can set timers and put in your whole status that you want to do, or like an advertisement or whatever, and set the timers, and it will post at those times on Facebook, Twitter, blah blah blah, because there is data relevancy, the data sheets that you can look at that show you the most
Matrices.
metrics. Metrics. There are metrics that show you, like, the prime time to post on Twitter is between like 1 and 3 p.m., whereas Facebook is between 9 a.m. and noon. Or Facebook between 3 p.m. and 6 p.m. That's when the most active.
All the activities.
Yeah,
happen.
during the most active times.
Yup.
And so it pieces all of these things together, gives you this information, and then you can set to put up an Instagram post, send out a tweet, make a Facebook post for your advertisement, for your business, for whatever. And that's how actually a lot of online engineering companies who do advertising for companies through social media, that's what they use, is things like Hootsuite. And a company will pay a fee to this company to basically use an app to do their advertising because people are stupid and don't know how to use social media.
Damn, so we gotta get in that.
I almost with a friend,
It's
we
the service
almost
industry.
made a company to do this. Like we were very close to setting one up just because it's one of those.
It's so smart and so simple.
Yeah.
But if you
And
can
companies
find a
literally pay
niche service-
hundreds to thousands of dollars a month for someone else just to basically manage their social media.
Yeah, that's
And
that
if
guy. That guy Ty Lopez.
Yeah,
That's
if-
where that's where he generated his fortune.
And if you're and instead of
for
going to
companies,
work,
doing it for companies.
instead of going to work for a company and making $30,000 to $40,000 a year, imagine that you're an independent contractor. You own
making
your own
30,
business
40 grand a year from each company,
from each company. Yeah.
being their social media director.
Mm-hmm. So you're clearing $500,000 to $1 million a year, and it's
A
just
month, dude.
Oh yeah. But I'm saying, like,
month.
even a small company, you can have 2 people, and you can each average a $500,000 a year. As long as you know what you're doing, you know trends to look for. The other thing is you have to be up on all the trends to do this, and staying on that, like for Instagram and Twitter especially, hashtags, that has become a legitimate science. Like, you have to stay up on the trending hashtags and know what's going to get people's attention. Because you can create whatever hashtag you want, but if no one searches that hashtag, you just wasted character space.
Yeah.
That's why, like, whenever I put our show up on Twitter, I use hashtag podcast, hashtag funny, hashtag comedy, hashtag NSFW, things like that.
Definitely not safe for work.
Yeah, no. Not this show.
Put your
What?
Dirtnap?
Where y'all work?
Dirtnap's like, man, I play this through the speakers at the office every day.
I was
That's
sitting on my
right.
computer. Motherfuckers like Dumpster Fire Dave. Who the fuck is that guy?
Hell yeah.
Actually, what's funny is, I don't know if they still do, but I do know that there was an office that at one point, every Monday and Thursday, when I used to do my main show on Wednesdays, every Thursday morning, that show was being played through the office. And then Friday, I did 30 Minutes of Mayhem. So when they would come in on Monday, they would play 30 Minutes of Mayhem.
Nice.
And yeah,
Damn, son. They probably still do it now.
Maybe. I don't know.
Part of the 700, the lucky 700. We need to
751,
grow that.
son.
We need to grow that. We need to grow that big.
It's actually a company that let me know that they do. I was like, oh my God.
I think
That's crazy.
That's funny.
Like, because they all they take a vote on what they want to listen to, and when mine got pushed through, like they said, that
Fancy.
everybody was just cracking up, and I was like, that's awesome.
That is fun. So what else? What else is going on?
in the world.
Just in
I don't
life
know.
in general. Purpose. Be purpose driven. Are you purpose driven?
Yeah.
Are you looking forward to this show next weekend?
What show?
Jesus Christ.
Oh, my show. Yeah.
All right, so let me just go ahead and plug this. August 19th at 7 p.m. from PG's on Franklin Street here in Evansville, Indiana. Hosted by the Bulldog Unchained podcast's very own Knubsie Slow. We're having a comedy show. It's going to be featuring my buddy Andy Imlay, Jay Armstrong, and a guest spot by What's Wrong With You Man.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man, I'm going to be able to be there for a short little bit to come check that out because it's also Danielle's birthday party that night. So I'm going to I'll be there for a little bit, check you doing your craziness.
Oh, yeah. That would be so sad. This is so happy.
He's gonna be like, "This is come to the studio."
Yeah, right? Like, I'm like, I kind of want to contact him and be like, you know, you got a mumbler to be your fucking, your host.
MC coming to the stage.
I speak that
MC,
truth, though.
the mumbling cunt, Knubsie Slow.
How you doing?
Oh,
I would have said
Now,
cock.
now coming up to the stage, we got he's a pretty funny motherfucker. He's in a wheelchair. He can't walk real good. His name's
Chewbacca.
Andy. His name is
Is that
Andy.
who you're trying to do?
What?
Is that who you're trying to do right now?
What?
Chewbacca.
What?
Is that your Chewbacca impression?
No, but give me yours, Dave. Knubsie Slow is to comedy what most rappers today are to rap.
But like my comedy actually talk. Like I used to mumble when I first started, but now I don't mumble anymore on my mic.
I mumble on my mic on the show, but I don't mumble on stage.
I gotta present myself better that way.
You know, there's actually people there that care. You know, they might give a fuck about what I'm doing with my comedy.
I can see the crowd. That's the main thing.
Hell yeah.
They look at me, I look at them, we look back, and sometimes we have sex with our eyes.
I'm gonna have sex with your eyes.
That doesn't sound very pleasurable.
I'm so lonely, Dirtnap show.
Skull fucking.
Oh, you call that Kim Jong-un.
Kim Jong Un.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, Kim Jong-un. Don't want to make sure.
Kim
People,
Jong.
yeah, because I don't want to get affiliated with that North Korea dude. I like using that word affiliated. That's the word of the day.
Kim Jong Un.
Isn't that what the those crazy ultra masculine T-shirts from the 2000s were called?
Kim Jong-un.
Affiliations.
Affiliated.
Affliction.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's it.
You were a fighter.
I know,
and
I'm
you-
just kidding.
Okay,
I knew
you
about
don't
it. I had
remember
some.
Affliction?
I had some too. That just sounded funny.
Dude,
One of the funniest things for me still, I don't even remember which UFC it was, but Joe Rogan flat out after this is the fifth fight or whatever, and another dude comes out wearing an Affliction shirt, and Joe Rogan flat out says, "Oh my god, if I see another Affliction shirt, I'm gonna throw up."
Right. 'Cause everybody was wearing them.
Oh,
It was funny.
I thought it was. I didn't know how to pronounce that word when I first saw the shirt.
between Affliction and Tap Out, everybody and their mama became a cage fighter. It's like, bitch, the only cage you've ever been in is a dog pen when you're scooping up shit. Shut up.
Like fucking Rugrats. That's what y'all was caged. Like I was really scared of people that wear tap out shirts because I was like, oh snap, this dude might be dangerous. But nah.
Nope.
No.
No.
Somebody gonna rob a bank, you just don't sit there and watch. That's all you gonna do. So.
No, if you saw someone wearing shit, you know, like Ryu clothing, stuff like that, or a warrior wear when it first came out, you might be kind of leery. Like, okay, wait, you got to kind of know some insides.
You got that from somewhere.
Yeah, you got that at the gym, dude. Like, okay, you may not be fucking around, but Tap Out and Affliction, no, you just made a trip to the mall.
Yeah,
Fuck
thought it was
off.
true.
You went to What was the store?
To me, Affliction and Tap Out was the same as when everybody was wearing like Tommy Hilfiger.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It was
Fitch.
fad. It was a wonderful
FUBU.
Just like
I fell victim to that for a minute.
spinners were for this summer.
I love spinners.
Spinning fidget
Fidget spinners.
thought
You know what's
spinners
funny is
on them.
I first saw fidget spinners like a year and a half ago, and I was like, okay, those are kind of cool because people were making custom ones. Now they're just everywhere, and they're just mass-produced shit, and they're so awful that like at Coconuts now on their little rack, I saw it when I was in there yesterday. It was like buy one get one free.
Yeah,
And they're like $10.
yeah.
Like you can't even give these fucking things away.
My niece liked hers for like 5 seconds, and yeah, that was it.
I had one.
Back in my day,
It's like,
we
oh,
just masturbated,
it spins.
We just touched ourselves.
right?
Oh, it spins. Cool.
What?
That's
Have
it.
you seen the videos of the people doing fidget spinner tricks?
No, I don't.
I
Want to, I
tried
have
to.
no interest in that
It's
at all.
amazing.
Dude, I had a good one. I would flip it upside down and I would slow it down. That was my fidget spinner trick.
I would hit it with my finger and it would stop.
It would be like, who does that but me? You know what I mean?
I would let it gradually stop. That was my fidget spinner trick.
like it was
I'd get it going, and then I just let it gradually stop.
Like, it'll stop on its own. You ain't gotta stop it yourself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Eventually.
I feel what
The
you're
only
saying,
thing that
bro.
I can think of with the fidget spinners is A Million Ways to Die in the West, when the kid is smacking the tire down the road with the stick, and they're like, another kid with the damn tire and the stick, and they're like, they've done studies that show that leads to developmental disabilities. You're like, well, I can imagine, like, if your kid's beating a tire down or with a stick down the road, I mean, he's gonna have problems later on in life. And all I can think of
That
when I
movie
see
is
people
so
playing
funny.
with the fidget spinners, I'm like, stick tire,
Yeah.
stick tire.
Shit, man, you gotta,
So funny.
you gotta please yourself somehow, man. Until you like discover masturbation, then it's just
Right.
that.
Like,
Then it's
I
just
understand.
like,
okay,
oh.
little kids, if you're 12 and under and none of the girls in your class have boobs, I get fidget spinners. I get it. But when literally there are females sitting next to you who are starting to cultivate melon patches among you, and you're fucking around with a fidget spinner,
You like
What?
thinking about little girls and
shut
melon
up.
patches and stuff?
No, I lost my virginity at 13, so I was there. Like I was.
Now, of course you
Don't
were there. You
say
lost
that.
it.
My niece is 13 now.
Well,
That's so gross.
so was the girl who I lost my virginity to.
Oh,
We
God.
took each other's virginity.
Damn.
That's so.
In there.
That's
I wish we-
awful.
I wish
How
we had
old
the-
were you, Dave?
How old was I? I was a freshman.
So 14.
But yeah.
So shut up,
Yeah.
dick.
Yeah.
Fucking
no.
douche.
How you fucking judging me?
I'm judging my niece.
Yeah,
That's
well,
I'm not judging.
You don't even
No,
know
I was
she's
talking
talking
about her, not you being gross.
I'm not gonna have sex with your niece,
I
Dave.
know you're not.
But
I will
some other
fucking kill
13,
you dead
but
till
some
you're
other,
dead.
but some other 13-year-old boy, most likely, is probably feeling up on some tits.
Sending her some meat tweets and shit.
Right.
I wanna kiss you all over.
Gross.
But you know the crazy thing? Okay, think about this.
Please, yeah.
We couldn't have had social media when we were kids, dude. Because like now, like kids, you do realize that kids are getting arrested and fucked up with child porn charges.
Yeah.
For their like 2 14-year-olds. This 14-year-old's girlfriend sends him a picture of her boobs. That's child porn, and you're both fucked. You're both fucked. Dude, there has to be some kind of agreement where we all get together and collectively say, okay, this is what the fuck reality should be. This dude, like this 14-year-old kid, isn't a 24 or 30-year-old guy getting pictures of a 14-year-old girl's boobs. This girl took this picture of her boobs, however small or big they may be, and decided to send them to her boyfriend, who is also the same age. That is not child porn. Like,
Well, it is.
no, it's not.
But
you know how it turns
my
into
butt
child porn? It turns
is
into
if
child porn if he
adults-
starts showing it
If
to adults.
adults are looking at it, it's
Right.
child porn.
That's child
where
porn.
But I don't think the kids should have gotten any.
So
trouble for
here's
that
the thing
stuff.
for you.
So yeah.
Think about this. Think
I
about
mean,
the.
grounded maybe, but not
I think it's a
fucking prison.
sick. I think it's a sick person that chooses to go into the specialty line of being a person that deals with child porn.
Huh?
Like from the legal side, because they pretty much spend their entire days looking at and monitoring child porn.
Yeah.
Kinda lost.
Building cases and
Well,
stuff.
I also think anybody that hates on gay people a lot, like they're really anti-gay rights and gay marriage.
They're gay.
They're gay. Yeah.
Yes.
Self-hate.
Yes.
It's self-hate.
Oh, dude.
Like the
look
reverend
at,
that
look
talks
at
about
Mike
the butt
Pence
that's
and
gonna be on fire.
tell me when Mike Pence doesn't have a microphone, when there's a microphone in Mike Pence's face, his lips almost pucker like he wishes it was a dick. Fuck
I
you,
think
Mike
I
Pence.
think Mike Pence.
What in the fuck is happening over there?
I'm looking up the butthole on fire guy.
What?
He's a preacher.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah. Oh, I know what you're talking about. That's so great.
Like the Westboro Baptist Church people, man.
Yeah.
Them motherfuckers go like y'all gonna go to hell. I'll tell you that much right now.
Here, hand it to me.
Jesus was. No, so many ways.
No, I'm so terrible at this
Gee.
stuff.
Here, hold on.
Was. I'm the filler in between the dead air of these two trying to get this to work.
Hold on. Pause it. Here.
What?
Hold on.
Oh no. Oh no. Wait. I don't think it's on the right video.
It will be. Hold on. Yep, there we go.
In the butthole of every sodomite. Every sodomite
Hold on, I'm
butthole.
going to start it over.
God's going to put a cancer in the butthole. God's going to put a cancer in the butthole of every sodomite. Every sodomite
This guy said
butthole
this over and
will
over.
get cancer in the butthole.
To
It'll
spend
burn
this
and
much
burn
time
and burn.
about
They
thinking
won't be able
about
to
what's
sit
gonna
down
happen.
because of the
Right,
burning in their butthole. He can't sit down.
Dude's so
He's got
gay.
a burning in his butthole. He's got a fire. He's got a flame coming out of his butthole. God's going to have a flame
Somebody's
coming
gonna
out of
read me
your
this and it's gonna
butthole.
be like
You're
butthole.
going to have a
Butthole.
flame
Yeah.
coming out of your butthole. If you thought
Butthole.
that AIDS was bad, you ain't
Butthole.
seen
Butthole.
nothing yet
Hold on.
until you see the flaming
Butthole.
butthole. Your
Butthole.
butthole will be flaming and you will not be able to sit down until you have a flame coming out of your butthole. And there'll be people walking around all over America with flames coming out of their butthole. Everyone who takes it up the rear, everyone who has a penis
Way better than
injected in his
Shmoyo, huh?
butthole, when that penis comes out, the flame will start burning. Because ain't nobody gonna stick no penis in that flame. That flame will be an eternal flame coming out of the butthole of every sodomite. Flame coming out of the butthole, flame coming out of your butt. That man pulls that penis
thought he
out of
actually
you,
did do it.
a flame is
So
gonna
much in
come
a row.
out. And nobody will ever stick a penis in your butthole again because
this
it will
dude
be
spent
on
this much
fire.
time
You
thinking
ain't seen
about this.
nothing till you see the flame coming out of T.D. Jake's butt. Lightning bug. Got a flame coming out of his butt. And all flames shooting out of there behind. You're going to see the power of God. Flame of fire is going to come out their butthole.
That is
terrible.
amazing.
How terrible is that? How gay is this guy that he thinks
I kind
that
of want to
much
see.
about it?
I kind of want to see if.
What's his autobiographical about?
No, stop
See?
that.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let's see.
Professional. Here we are, hour and a half in. You're still with us. Dun, 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 dun.
If you left the show by now, you sucked.
Wake up. Wake
Hold
up.
on.
Wake up.
Hold on. It says there's a song.
Oh, it's not the first of the month.
Flame coming out of the butthole. Flame coming out of your butt. Flame coming out of the butthole. Flame coming out of your butt.
I knew it was a song.
Flame coming out of your butt.
Somebody definitely heard it.
Like, coming out of your butt.
When that penis comes out, the flame will start burning. So ain't nobody gonna stick no penis in that flame. It will burn and burn and burn and burn. Burn and burn and burn. It'll burn and burn.
This is the greatest.
Every sodomite. Flame coming out of the butthole. Flame coming out of your butt. Flame coming out of the butthole. Flame coming out of your butt. You're gonna see the power of God.
I kind of feel like this just. I can't fucking deal with this shit. Oh my god. Okay, I kind of feel like that should be the new theme song for the show.
Flames coming out of your butt.
Welcome.
Burn. Burn.
That was like, what?
Oh my god.
How funny is that? Yeah. For a
I knew if
guy
I
to
if I
spend
typed
that
in
much time.
I knew if I typed in flaming butthole remix
It'd be in there.
There'd be something.
Yeah.
And it did not disappoint.
It'd be in there somewhere. Flames coming out of your butt.
Every sodomite.
Butthole.
To spend that much time thinking about penises going into and coming out of buttholes, you're gay. I don't think
Dude,
about
I heard
that
something
much.
like that phrase has stuck with me forever. It's like thinking about what two gay people do in the bedroom is the gayest fucking thing you can do.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like that's gayer than having gay sex.
Yeah,
You're
well-
thinking about gay sex.
Well,
no, because look,
Well, if it's
no,
two
if
females,
you're
then
having the
a
gay
guy.
sex, you're not sitting there obsessing on the thought of gay
You're
sex.
trying to get that nut off.
Right. I mean, look at how many prisoners get that sweetness in their booty when they go to jail.
well, no, that's not something I said. unless it's by force, that's by choice.
Right.
And so that there's a little gay in there. If you're gonna let some dude go
brings
off
a whole
in your
new
butt,
brings a whole new
are
definition.
you gonna go off in a dude butt? That's homosexual behavior.
Brings a whole
no
new-
matter. Yeah,
Brings a whole new meaning to gangsta lean.
I got a friend that sucked a dick in college, and now he'll never win an argument again because he doesn't do it anymore. And I was like, well, you sucked that dick that one time, dude. You lose. I win. He was like, but I was looking up at you the whole time.
You sucked one dick one time. All of a sudden, you gay.
All of a sudden, you're a cocksucker. Well, before I ran that marathon,
You was not a marathon.
I was not a marathon runner.
But what if you just run?
Hey,
What
you
if
know
you
how
only
proud?
run? What if you only run one marathon
Hey,
in your
that's
life?
you are a marathon runner. It's not a marathons runner. It's a marathon runner.
If you win one Grammy, you're still Grammy award winning.
That's
exactly.
true. That's true. That's a very good point.
Boom.
How you doing?
So you're a cocksucker.
the Grammy
I hate
award
that
winning.
word.
What, cocksucker?
No, just cocked. Any
Why?
word for the genitalia that begins with the letter C is
I love
is
it.
a little bit off-putting to
Cock,
me.
cunt. It's fucking great.
Coochie.
Cooter.
Yeah, cooter. That's so gross.
I like the word
So
cooter.
gross. It just like reminds me of roast beef flappy lips.
Chachi. That's
It just makes me
penis in
think of
Korean.
Dukes of Hazzard.
Cooter.
What?
Cooter.
Welcome back, Cotter.
No, Cooter.
That's gross,
Cooter
too.
was the mechanic on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dukes
He
of
had the-
Hazzard.
he had the
So
fucking tow
yeah,
truck.
that's gross. That's a gross
Eastbound
word.
down, loaded. That's not Smoking the Bandit. That's a good show too.
What?
What?
Smokey and the Bandit.
Yeah.
Almost as good as Gator.
By the way, I heard a story.
Get it easy again.
Heard a story about
That's the gay
apparently
Gator.
Burt Reynolds to get all of those roles originally back in the day.
He went eastbound and down for some dude.
Yeah, he did.
Hey, he's
Yeah.
good looking. Oh, speaking of,
But I mean, it's kind of hard to
speaking of
picture.
Burt
It's kind of hard to picture
Reynolds-esque
the bandit,
getting
looking
smoky.
up
getting smokied
Yeah,
across his
getting
face.
smoky.
Yeah. Speaking of
That
good-looking
mustache,
men
that mustache
perform
dried
well.
sticky.
Nice.
Get it. Got him.
Got him.
Nuts.
He's like, hey, Bert. No, so I got to watch Joey Ryan perform last night.
How was that?
It was fucking great.
Did he
was
do the
best
dick-
thing.
the penis flip?
Of course he did. He's the king of dong style. He's like, come on, touch it. Just touch it. And he's trying to get the dude. So the dude grabs him in a behind the back bear hug. And he grabs one of his hands and he starts to pull it towards his dick. The dude's like, no. It's Chuck Taylor, who was great, the Kentucky gentleman, Chuck Taylor. So good. He was phenomenal. But Joey Ryan stole the show. His wrestling theme song is Pina Colada. And it
Garth Brooks?
cracked me up. No, Joey Ryan. He's a indie wrestler.
I mean the Pina Colada Garth Brooks theme song.
The Pina Colada song. Yeah, if you like Pina Coladas, dun, dun,
Oh.
dun. Getting caught in the rain, not the Garth Brooks one. I don't know
the
that one.
original.
Yeah.
I don't know who did that either.
I don't, but he used that song.
While you're telling the story, I'll
and
look that up.
he comes out and wrestles a fantastic match and ends up winning with a super kick. He hid a lollipop in his trunks, pulls the lollipop out of his trunks, shoves it in Chuck Taylor's mouth, and then super kicks him in the face to win the match.
Rupert Holmes
Fantastic.
and Jimmy
Great
Buffett
song.
almost did, or also did it.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's where I knew it from before Garth Brooks did it. It was Jimmy Buffett, but
Yeah.
Rupert Holmes. What the fuck is
I've
happening?
seen the Garth Brooks version of Pina Coladas.
Bronx in the blood and the steers in the mud.
That
Tall
was exactly,
dang rodeo.
that was not. It was Friends in Low Places was his opus for sure. Best Garth Brooks song ever.
No, man, you got the fucking.
I got Friends in Low Places.
That summer though. I'm on the way
Friends
to
in
wait
Low
her
Places.
summer. I don't know. I'm gonna do the melody. I don't know the lyrics. When the way back when the winds. Yeah.
Y'all spend a lot of time.
You
guys-
That's it. I know that one. Yeah, that's my jam too.
What, the standing outside the fire?
Yes, that's it.
Have you seen the video?
Is he outside of a fire?
There's a dude.
There's
He
a
is.
Down syndrome kid running a race in the Special Olympics, and his
he's playing
dad
like
ends
Rudy.
up helping him
Yeah, it's like a Rudy story.
cross the finish line.
And he is standing outside of a fire playing his guitar.
Yeah.
In his his Garth Brooks outfit, blue shirt, black shirt, same shirt, hat, black boots,
Black pants.
black pants, black tight pants, jeans. Yes, fancy jeans.
So you been thinking about this a lot?
No,
You guys
No,
spend
no.
a lot of time
You
with
brought it
Garth
up.
Brooks.
you brought it up.
I brought up the Pina Colada song.
Then I was talking about my favorite song being Friends in Low Places, and you started talking about the inspirational standing outside the fire.
When I started, no, I was talking about that summer though.
No, you were singing standing outside the
I
fire.
was?
Uh-huh.
Standing up. No,
Yeah, you
because I was
were.
like,
Yeah, you were.
When the wind was that
See,
summer.
it's the same thing.
No, it's not. The,
Yeah, it is.
standing outside. Maybe
See,
it is.
that is.
Maybe
Yeah,
it
it's
is.
the
Maybe
same
it is.
thing. Yeah.
Maybe it is. I just got. I got
This
a mumble.
episode has been brought to you by the letter P. P for retarded.
I wish you knew how to spell.
Oh yeah, that's it.
Got him.
These nuts. That's my PlayStation gamer tag.
Got him or these nuts?
These nuts.
Sweet. What number?
4282.
See, I knew it.
But it's in the
They were
middle.
like these nuts has been taken.
You got, okay, I mean,
See, I'm happy, man. My gamer tag has been my gamer tag since 2007, and it's just Bulldog space KOV.
Space stuck in the closet.
Bulldog space KOV. Cove?
King of Villains.
Kafiv.
Oh, King of Villains.
Kafiv.
Coffee.
King of Villains. Fifi.
King
Coffee feed.
Kafafa.
standing outside the fire.
Doodle-doodle-doodle-doo. Nice, right?
Oh,
That was the
motherfucker.
solo. That was the solo.
What is happening?
Deliverance though, like so,
That's my jam.
pretty much Burt Reynolds got fucked in the ass, and they just filmed it for that.
It wasn't
for that
Burt
part.
Reynolds.
What?
It wasn't Burt Reynolds.
Who
It was it was his friend.
Bo Bridges.
Bo Bridges.
He didn't get fucked in the ass.
Ned Beatty.
Yeah, it was Ned Beatty.
Was that? Is that the?
Ned Beatty was the one that got
Was
it.
that the chubby one?
Yeah.
Mhm.
The one that was like
Pretty mouth. Squeal like a pig. Yeah. Fuck.
So basically, the producers just said that to Burt Reynolds. They just threw it in a movie.
Luckily, all those people in the hills have now found Jesus, and they don't agree that sodomy is a good thing anymore.
Just if not, fire in the butthole,
Nah.
flame butthole. That's that drastic.
Wait.
But Deliverance, Bubba Sparks. That's a good song.
Who's Bubba Sparks?
Well, you
Oh.
don't know Bubba Sparks?
Didn't he spell his name with 3 X's?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I don't know who he is.
Yeah.
That's exactly why I don't know who he is. I saw the name and I was like, nope.
Hey, you know what you get
I don't
if
even
you
gonna
combine
listen to this
country
guy.
with rap?
Hick hop.
Crap.
Oh.
Hick hop. That's good
Hick
too.
hop.
I like both of your answers.
Son of a bitch.
It was kind of better. Actually, I like hick hop better. A little better than crap. I mean, I'm just being an impartial judge here.
I'm tired of having both of you on this show.
I high five myself.
No friends. I find myself no friends.
Slap hands.
Will you still be my friend? No. Get away from me.
Needle dick.
Your name is Needle Dick.
Yeah.
You know, I've often wondered because no one ever people tell me that they enjoy the show and that they laugh a lot. I wonder if anybody is as entertained as much as we entertain
Well, see,
ourselves on this
that's
show.
what's so great about it, and that's why if people can hear the enjoyment. People hear it.
I think so.
I think, yeah, it comes through.
It has to.
Passion.
If they would write in the comment section and tell us, I mean.
Now, you know what's funny?
No, I don't give a shit what you think.
I had to throw this revelation out to someone because it's funny because people that do hear us on the show, they're like, man, your guys' chemistry is so good and it really shines through on how close of friends you all are. And I said, well, it's funny that you say that. I was like, no joke. And I kind of gave away some of the behind the curtain. I was like, you want to hear something really funny? Knubsie and I have never hung out outside of my apartment. Ever. Like, the only times I've ever been around him is when he's come over to do the show, including the first time we ever met face to face was when I opened my door the first time he came to be on the show. Huh. And then I was like, and Dave and I have hung out like a handful of times outside of the show. Like, through almost coming up on 10 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like 2008.
Yeah.
And literally we may have hung out outside of this 10 times.
Yeah.
But
at the most.
People are like the person that I said this to was like, you got to be kidding me. I was like, no, dude. It's like, I said, that's why I have them on all the time now. I was like, I refer to them as my co-hosts. Like, it's just a great chemistry. We all get along. We've got our own little private chat on Messenger. You know, we bullshit with each other. But I was
That's
like,
how you know.
How long have y'all been eating poop?
Where's my family at?
Oh, where's my family?
Why is there a dude eating a hot dog that says courage?
And I love that when they walk back in the room,
this is Rick and Morty.
She made a point to turn the picture around.
Dedication.
Oh.
Like, I didn't get it at first, man. Like the fucking hot dog. I was like, who the fuck wants to eat a hot dog? It's like bravery. I still didn't get it until he turned the
How
fucking...
long have you been eeating poop? That's so great.
Just pictures of people eating
Me
poop.
neither. Where's my family?
Pickle Rick.
I'm a pickle.
Morty.
Don't look into it. Just be impressed.
Why?
I love that.
Why is
well,
this?
Morty. when he says something with disdain, when he says one of their names, Summer, Jerry. I love the way he says Jerry. I've never heard him say Jerry in a good way. He hates Jerry. I've replaced you. It's for that Szechuan dipping sauce.
Oh man,
I love that so much. That's my arc. It's 9 seasons. 9 seasons for that dipping sauce.
I hope it is 9 seasons or more.
That would be great. At least.
I hope it.
The season's been great.
Where's the Rick and Morty pops at though?
I don't collect them, but Haley does.
I got
And
them
he's
all
good.
except for fucking Tinkles and for the flocked Squanchy that's coming out. But I've got that pre-ordered already, so yeah.
Let's see here.
I got all of Buff, Rick, and Summer. Pow. They're great.
Oh man, Summer. When I was in that dream with Morty and he like went deep in like the
Inception.
Yeah, Inception one. It kept going and going, and Summer was in that outfit just shaking ass. I was like, that's Bae. That's wifey right there. And Bae is before anything else. That means you love the person.
I get it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bae is an awesome name for like your boat.
Yeah. It's an awesome name.
Hey, baby.
Well, it looks like you'll be around $45 free shipping
For what?
for Tinkles and Ghost in the Jar.
Really? It's
eBay.
down.
Yeah,
Yeah, Mr.
that's
Poopy
not
Butthole.
awful.
That's not terrible. But I'm still waiting on hearing something from what's it called? Hearing something from Toys R Us, because I've got an order. It's just on back order, but they were like after 30 days
They
we're gonna
cancel that
cancel the order. So I'm shit.
I thought he was gonna say some deep web shit. He comes out with Toys R Us.
Nope. Toys R Us.
There's this one site that I go to get my child porn guns and drugs.
Also
they
with
also
pop.
deal in pops.
Yeah. Pops.
Get my Tinkles from
Snuff films.
liverdamage.com.
Oh, just
That's
me.
the portal. Got it disguised with sclerosis. Wait, is that the liver disease? Cirrhosis. That's whatever. Psoriasis of the liver. I've got sclerosis of the liver.
What the fuck is sclerosis?
It's like
It's a
multiple
back
sclerosis.
disease?
No, it's a degenerative
spine?
disease of the brain.
Oh, it's brain disease.
He
Okay.
was on a way different
These
type
nuts.
of... These nuts. Get him.
Guess what has sclerosis?
These nuts. I'm going to use that word to... When I go into
Guess
work.
who has sclerosis?
Like, who? Like, these nuts. I'm going to say
Well,
that.
you would never believe who has... I'm
I'm
not going to say it.
You would never believe he has
Sclerosis of the
scoliosis.
liver.
Scoliosis of the liver.
Psoriasis of the liver.
Sriracha of the liver.
Sriracha.
Hey, don't you speak
Sriracha of the
disparagingly
liver.
about sriracha.
Sriracha.
Everybody's favorite. SummerSlam.
Oh, man.
Excited?
Next week, yeah.
Are you excited?
I am.
Have you caught up at all?
Day after my show.
Have you been watching Fashion Files?
Oh, man. Fashion Files. Fashion Twin Peaks when they had the Bella Twins on
Oh.
it. I was like, yo. this is
Yeah, Bella
accurate.
Twin Peaks. That's
Yeah.
so funny. That's so funny. God.
They had one with The Rock. I can't remember it.
What about so Degeneration X's 20th anniversary was hilarious. Did you see the New Day doing
what?
it?
What?
It was Degeneration X's 20th anniversary this past week.
Yeah.
I missed it.
WWE did a bit of
Photos?
yeah, they did a bunch of photos, and one of the videos that they did during that was of Kofi singing the Degeneration X theme song, Xavier playing it on his trombone, and Big E just sitting in the back just doing the crotch chop and just gyrating his hips real slow and very sexually. It was very sexually charged. And once they got done doing it, they all corpsed like motherfuckers. It was so funny. They all just started dying laughing because of Big E. He was just slowly grinding, crotch chopping, just biting his lip and doing all the gross, just sex face shit. And as soon as Xavier stopped playing, they both, him and Xavier and Big E and Kofi all just started fucking dying. They were all just laughing their asses off. It was hilarious. It was so good. Yeah, that was the best part of that. And yeah, SmackDown was good this week. Raw was good this week. Did you?
I didn't see either this week.
What the hell, man? You've been slacking.
Dude,
Yeah.
AJ Styles.
What are you doing?
With that Pele kick.
I just.
Oh yeah, yeah. He kicked Shane McMahon in the face
Right in the fucking face.
Oh yeah.
on accident. Yeah.
Yeah.
He was trying to hit Kevin Owens.
Kevin Owens been a bitch and just went like,
Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins are on the collision course to reunite.
yeah.
It's actually really good. It's really good.
I cannot stand Dean Ambrose anymore.
He's
done.
He's
with him.
motivated again, though. This is good. This is good TV. This is one of the best stories on Raw outside of the main event picture. It really is good, and I really like what they're doing. Even though Bayley's hurt, what they're doing with the women's division right now. It's a lot of fun too. Alexa Bliss. Yeah.
I did hear about Bailey getting booed.
Yeah, she did big time.
What'd she get booed by?
The
The whole
Toronto
damn crowd.
Bizarro World Toronto.
That
Yeah.
whole fucking stab Toronto.
Yay! He said Toronto, hooray! That's where we live. Shut up.
The Rock went in on them
Dude.
so hard.
Oh, so great.
Kiss my ass, Toronto.
The only one better than that was Sacramento.
I didn't hear that one.
Oh, where he goes, he's talking about the Rock's leaving Sacramento, and he sings that song, and he goes, I might take a plane, I might take a train. How do you people live here? You must be insane. I'm leaving Sacramento, I can't stay. But I'll be sure to come back when the Lakers beat the Kings in May.
Nice.
Oh, dude, the crowd, like, you could see everybody was cracking up laughing, but they're still trying to boo
This
him.
motherfucker. Oh, he's so genius. One of the best promos ever.
I like the one we did with about Billy Gunn. Dear God.
Oh, that, dude, I was there for that. That was Indianapolis.
Oh, wow.
That was the birth of the It Doesn't Matter. I was in the crowd for that,
Nice.
and I was dying. You see, Billy Gunn, The Rock understands what happened. The night you won King of the Ring, you went home, you got down on your knees, you put your little hands together, and you said a prayer, and it sounded like this. Oh, dear God. And he almost broke himself right there, because you could see him go. And he shakes his head, and he tries to stop from smiling. And he goes, you see, my name is Billy, and I just won King of the Ring. But there's just one problem. Everybody still thinks that I absolutely suck. And right at that moment, your house started to shake. The heavens opened up, and God Himself spoke to you and said this. Bob, but my name's Billy. It doesn't matter what your name is. Dude, I'm sitting in the crowd when this happens, and I'm just dying.
Yeah.
Like, just the roar of laughter that echoed through.
He did it. He got them boys.
That
Lit them up.
going with Bubba when he met Bubba Ray Dudley.
You should know by now, we are the it doesn't matter. He made fun of Bubba's stutter.
Them are my two favorite rock moments.
The other great one with the rock and sock is when he turned his head real fast and his sunglasses flew off his face. Mick Foley goes over like a goober and picks him up and hands him back to him. And he goes, "The Rock thanks you for that."
Hell yeah. He was the man. He's still the man. He's one of the hardest working motherfuckers in the world.
President 2020.
I hope so.
That would be.
I mean, why not?
Fuck it.
Why not?
Ronald Reagan was a movie star.
Right.
Jesse Ventura was a fucking
Governor.
He was governor of Minnesota.
Schwarzenegger was governor of California.
yeah.
He can't be president.
Yeah. Until the Schwarzenegger resolution is passed in the Supreme in the Constitution.
Yeah.
The Schwarzenegger libraries. Wait, Schwarzenegger was president?
What is that from?
Demolition Man.
Yes.
Yeah. The best movie. Taco Bell was the best restaurant ever.
You know what pisses me off though? Have you watched, like, they remastered it and all this and put it out on Blu-ray and DVD and all this? It'll piss you off.
Why?
It's not Taco Bell.
What is it?
Pizza Hut. Because Pizza Hut owns Taco Bell now. They literally covered all of the signs in the movie with Pizza Hut, and you can still see them mouth the words Taco Bell, but they edit in Pizza Hut. This is on the goddamn DVD. I got mad. No, it's not.
Perfect.
Pissed me off. I was like, fuck you.
I love how they changed the future in the future.
Yeah.
That's
How
great.
the fuck are you going to fuck
Hey,
with
wait,
Prime
they
Cinema?
They did it to Star Wars. Why wouldn't they do it to Demolition Man?
Han shot first.
Right.
So, yeah. Good stuff.
Dirtnap's like, what?
These nuts.
Yeah.
Every time I hear that, all I can think of is Johnny Knoxville in The Ringer. When he's going through the different characters that he can be, and he's got that beanie hat on and the glasses. He goes, "My name's Lance and I like nuts."
All right. So, yeah. 2 hours.
2 hours. What?
Oh, it's been like an hour and 32.
Oh,
But I mean, we can call it a day.
my
It's been a pretty good show about nothing today.
perfect.
Almost some rallies or some McDonald's.
Ba-doo-ba-doo-doo-doo. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Doop-doo. Kerblow-blow. 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 Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Did you get the fire? Oh, you sodomites! A flame coming out of your butthole.
I am the man if you wanna jamming.
What the fuck?
All in the fire. Flamming.
All right, August 19th. This coming Saturday
Dude.
at PG
14,
Comedy Show.
18 West Franklin Street.
Yeah.
PGs.
Nubsy Slow's going to be hosting. Dave, you got anything?
No, I don't. I don't perform or anything outside of doing this because it's fun to talk and just play around and goof off with you guys. So this is it for me. This is the best thing I do each week.
Right?
Don't take this away from me, please.
Just help him out.
All right. Be sure to follow
I'm
us
about
on
to
Twitter.
use your little tiny toilet.
Be sure to follow us on Twitter at Bulldog Unchained. You can get on Facebook and search Bulldog Unchained Podcast. Follow us on there. We are available on Podbean, iTunes, Stitcher, and YouTube. I don't know what happened with last week's episode getting on YouTube, but I'll see if I can make sure that it happens this week. I don't know what the fuck happened. But we've got some interesting potential developments coming up. We may be moving to, adding an actual video show for YouTube here in the near future. Just got to get some kinks worked out.
That happens. I'm gonna put a hat on so nobody sees my hairline. Wear a beanie cap.
Sees your hairline?
Yeah. So I keep it at a low time.
Just always look up at the camera.
So I was watching TV yesterday, and these fuckers walked in.
That's funny.
All right. Also, if you would like to support the show, you can go to patreon.com/Bulldog Unchained. That is PATREON.com. Facebook.com/Bulldog Unchained. Donate $10 a month, donate $5, donate $1 a month. Help us out, helps with the hosting costs, getting equipment for the show. Other than that, if you want to support the show, the best way that you can honestly support us is to share us on social media. Social media. Social media. These nuts.
Got him.
Yeah, share us on Facebook, retweet on Twitter,
Retweet.
all that good shit.
Facebook.
Pimp us everywhere.
Instagrams.
Drop top.
Yeah.
Raindrops.
Woo.
Bitch in the club with the top pop.
My titties.
Iodine poisoning.
You gonna pull the titty down?
Pull a titty.
Asbestos.
As best as you can.
Is that a condiment?
We'll be back next
Sandwiches. Asbestos sandwiches.
week. Right. Later.
Show's over, motherfuckers.